Hello guys, today in this video we'll discuss about the motivation. What is the motivation and what are the positive effects what we face in your life to get successful. Motivation is something that encourages our feelings, our actions. To motivate means to get inspired and to encourage yourself for the betterment. Motivation also means to turn on your feeling or your actions. In other words, motivation is the power that push you to get in action and to get perform and to be successful. In other words, motivation can be defined to motive for your work. It is the force that change your life, and we can say it motivation is the driving force what drives you. It comes from the desire to succeed. If do you have desire in yourself to be get successful, you may have the motivational things in your body, in your mind, in your nature, in your attitude. It feels you pride even you are home, even you are on work, and even you are with your friends lobby. The greatest enemy of motivation is compliance. Compliance leads to frustration, and if you're frustrated, your action would be negative and you wouldn't know what is important. You will miss the important things and you will opt the wrong thing. Once you understand the principle of motivation, you can move your goal for success and you can achieve it easily. Attitude is the key to getting response from the others to get yourself more flexible and reliable. So now guys, there is two type of motivations. One is external motivation and the second one is internal motivation. External motivations come from the outside and the internal motivation come from the inside. For the external motivation, it's something's coming from the outside and it make you motivated that like sometimes it's money, it's time fame, sometimes it's fear too. And guys, what is the fear motivation? For the fear motivation, I would like to put an example like if an employee is working in our, if someone is working in an organization, if you are working in an organization and your manager says do something like do you have any work to do and still now you haven't done it, manager call you and give you an option that you have to sign that paper, otherwise you have to resign within a minute. So at this situation, what this person do? He needs to save his job. What he will do, he will sign the paper, and that is the fear motivation. In this type of motivation, the employee getting his work and he is successful, but with the factor of fear motivation. So what are the benefits of the fear motivation? The first one might be you can get your work quickly and you meet your deadlines and it may improve your work, but it's for the short time. What are the disadvantages of this fear motivation? As we discussed this external motivation, and we have discussed that external motivations come from the outside, and it was you are get motivated just because of, like I discussed with you, sometimes it's a social status, sometimes it's fear, sometimes it's money, and sometimes it would be like any fame. And this type of motivation always depends on the motivator. What is the motivator element in this external motivation? The example what I give you for the fear motivation is you have to done a job by signing the contract with this threat that you would get terminated or resign from this organization if you would not sign this document. So motivator goes, let's suppose in this example the company owner or the manager was threatening for the job, and if he would not terminate him, the motivator goes, you would not done your job. And another disadvantage, it could be like stress for the employee, and the performance for such type of motivation is limited. In the long run, performance may be down and it destroys the creativity. And what happens for the fear motivation? If you use a stick to perform a duty, next time you need a bigger stick to perform a duty. Another factor is incentive motivation. Incentive motivations mean that is this is also the part of the external motivation. In our last motivation, we have discussed about the fear, and this is the incentive. The company owner or your manager may offer you some incentive bonuses or the prizes. What is the advantages of the incentive motivation? Incentive motivation gives you a proper result as strong as your incentives or your bonuses strong. If your offered bonus get decreased, the motivation level and the work performance level maybe goes down. Actually, it creates hunger inside you. More as you feel this hunger inside yourself, your performance, your work will be better. As the incentives and the bonuses goes down, your working will be decreased, and the disadvantage of this type of motivation, as soon as this motivation factor, like the motivators, what are incentive, if the incentive goes stop by the policy, you will not meet your targets. Now, what is the internal motivation? Internal motivation is the gratification what is inside you. Is not for the success only, but for the fulfillment that comes into your side. It is the feeling of accomplishment, not to be have done some type of. It is the feeling of accomplishment, not to achieve a goal only. Motivation needs to be identified to succeed. You may have your goal in front of you in the morning and the evening, and you have to read it and make a plan how to done it. There is two type of internal motivation, that is recognition and responsibility. Recognition means being appreciated, being treated well, and with the dignity. Another factor is the responsibility, and responsibility is the major factor. What happened in responsibility, what actually happened in our organization, in our social network, what actually happened. No one take the responsibility of ownership. Lack of responsibility can become a demotivating factor in yourself. Actually, what happens sometimes, you see none of your employee taking a responsibility of your work, or none of your friend or the colleague, they are not taking a responsibility. So that factor cannot motivate them. It means the factor what the company or organization or other, the factor not motivating your staff, your colleagues, or your friends. So guys, that was the motivation. In our next video we will discuss about the type of motivation. So guys, stay connected.